Hello. So this skills gap. What are the skills and where are the gaps? Recent reports from Lloyds Bank and CompTIA both point the finger at this so-called skills gap that prevents them from recruiting suitable staff, with the latter report saying that respondents believe the IT skill shortcomings have increased over the last 2 years. But as that same report says, the most frustrating part of all is that only 1 in 3 organisations actually has a formal process in place to address the challenges of the skills gap. Lloyds says that the number of companies who said they had experienced difficulty recruiting skilled labour in the last 6 months increased to a 10-year high of 52%, compared with only 31% in January. But it's the Remoaners and their constant assertion that only by staying in the EU/single market/customs union with access to EU workers that we can possibly deal with this skills gap. What they fail to recognise is that if all these other countries have a glut of skilled people, it shows how utterly useless our successive Labour, Conservative and coalition governments have been at making sure our education and training systems are fit for the 21st century. Now, I have no doubt that our pupils, students and trainees work very hard at the tasks they are set, but there is still a skills gap. Why? We in the UK have a massive and growing education industry that churns out bucket loads of domestic and foreign students every year, with more qualifications than have ever before been achieved in these isles. But there is still a skills gap. Why? The UK population is at its greatest ever size, full of highly qualified young people from across the globe, and there's still a skills gap. Why? From Tony Blair's education to every government since saying they're achieving more than ever before, and we still have a skills gap. Why? Is the real truth that both government and business understand this, but up until Brexit were just happy to open another box of qualified foreign workers, which gives them no incentive to train our own workers in higher skills? In other words, it seems that all they've done is outsource the skills training to other countries, whose taxpayers also foot the bill for it too. Even if we had chosen to remain in the EU, this would not have been able to last indefinitely. And with Brexit in the offing, we need to get real and realise that at some stage we will have to rely on homegrown skills. And the longer we choose to ignore this truth, the harder it will become to deal with it. Politicians, educators and businesses need to get together to sort this out. They may claim that they already do, but the very fact that everyone keeps referring to a skills gap every other day in every report tells us otherwise. Now, who do you think is at fault for the skills gap? Please leave a comment below. Thank you. Please do like and share this video. And also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.